one on the left. Okay. So. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Dusk Till Dawn. Day 4 of the WCOAP, and it is absolutely crammed here, Lee, is it not?
It is very much as busy as we've had it all week. It's been busy. It has been busy the last 3 days, but yeah, today is absolutely crazy. Every single table fully packed with poker players. I'm down at the bottom tier at the moment now. We'll try and explain what's going on. there is so much happening. But basically, let's start with the main event. Let's get the big boy out the way first. So, 216 runners in day 1C of that. 94 of those remaining will be playing down to 15% of the field of those to join those that came through from day 1A and day 1B. About 180 players played those all in, so we'll be seeing those down. So we're going to be playing down to 32 players in that, say 92 remaining at the moment. So lots of faces still involved there. They're all on these tables here and up on the middle tier. So we're at just about 7 o'clock now. So what's just starting is day 1D, which is the turbo event tonight. That's already got, you can see that up on that screen up there, Des. That has already got 71 entries in that with late reg going. So as you can see, we've already
80 grand already in the pot.
80 grand in the prize pool with late reg in this turbo. As normal, it's on a 15-minute clock. This turbo, so we will see how that plays out. So they're all on the tables that have been freed up down here. So lots of faces you'll recognise playing this. I can see Naz over there, sat down giving the main event one final go. Dave Popper's there as well. On that side, you'll see Chris Bean over here, waiting to get going as well. Who else can I see? So, of course, because they've got these two flights now right next to each other, it's just those that are sat with a stack waiting to get going, and then those that are already playing. Wading's over the far side there. Good run in the event yesterday. And Simon Brooke as well. So Dave Amos is there playing, and they're busy. Literally, as you can see, they're breaking tables, getting these guys who are playing 1C up into the middle tier.
Move, get out.
So Charles Mason's on his way, Tristan's on his way, Tony G's on his way up to the top. He's still in 1C. Let's see where he's sitting. Let's do Tony G Cam. He's joining this table here. I recognise Rich, who's still playing the high roller, is giving the main event a go. We normally only see Rich for the Worlds. You pop down, play the Worlds, Rich, and then you've gone again for another year.
Takes the money, comes down for the money, disappears.
Absolutely. So this is the rest of the 1C field. So pretty much now we're going to have the turbo down on the lower tier. We've got the 1C on the middle tier. Up on the top tier is a few more of the main, I think. Yeah, a few more of the main. Then we've also got an 8 max going on.
Bloody hell, Lee. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen that table in use for anything other than cash. Wow.
So it did start an hour late because there was just no room in anywhere to actually fit any more. But we've got this intro. This was actually capped at 46 runners, I think, or 48. So only lost a few of those there. But for those that have lost early on in some of the comps, they're playing this one. So they're they're involved in this. You see Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. We like Lynn.
Go give Lynn a shout there. So, and right. So if I keep working my way over, I get to this poor table on its own, which is the last of the round of each tables that is still up on this top tier. They're going to eventually move down to the middle tier with the rest of the guys. But I've got a screen up here. They've got security at this table. Look, security.
Dave Howard.
Keeping an eye on the
not
table.
good. That's not good. He's out. He's out. Oh, no. Oh, dear. 61 remain, Leigh, of the 142. Down to 60
so basically
now.
That's where we're down to 60. So 142 in that round of each. So the round of each was a No Limit Hold'em and PLO. So the rest of those guys are on these tables here. And I'm now going to make sure the easiest way to spot it is by chip colours to make sure I know who's playing what. So this is a round of each table. We saw this table earlier on. It had a lot more faces than I reckoned. But Danny Strange is still there. Paul Haycock is still there. And Ben Burnhill still on this table. They're not going to be far from breaking this one. This has got 60 players left. So let's see who else we can see here. Stefan Fischer from the Dutch team is playing this still. Who have we got over this side? One Natalie Bromley still in the.
Just crept up on her there.
Still in the round. Still in the round of each. Yeah. Vince Ely over the far side there, still playing. Not to be confused with Dan Austin that just turned up for one day earlier on. Stefan Roda over there as well. Michael that was playing for Poland earlier on in the week. Mr. Wigglesworth was on the other table over there earlier on. He's now found himself over here. Oh, I see Andres there as well with a beautiful Vitek Arnhem shirt. So there we go. Eddie on the back of a medal-winning performance yesterday, looking to do back-to-back medals. Yeah. He did, yeah. So Tom Clark is there, Joe Gaynard over the far side, Asa donning a rather resplendent WCOAP T-shirt from last year, lovely. Who else we got? Joe Carhill's here as well. Oh, here's a face you'll recognise, Des, from APAT's past.
Yes, Mr. Offless.
One Rich Offless. Yeah, so there as well. And on Rich's table, you've got Paulie D.
Yeah,
nice
I
to
love
see Paulie back playing the world.
Rich Offless, an APAT national champ in 2008.
Hang on, Des is still talking to me. I'll get to you now, Lisa. And Lisa Greer as well. There we go. There we go. So these are all playing the round of each. We're down to 59. There we go. More shout-outs.
Mr. Paul.
As well. So, yeah, so well done. Paul's still going strong in that. So, yeah, those guys are all doing that. So we're down to 59 in that one. It has been a bit crazy. We have got one more event due to start tonight, which is another round of the mini main day one. So that's going off. I see there's another face you'll recognise.
Michelle. Right?
Yeah. So, so that's where we're kind of at, which is a pretty busy card room. There's probably now about 5 or 6 tables free, but I'm guessing whether they've got everybody sat for the turbo of the main yet, I'm not quite sure. But they were reckoning they thought that would be up somewhere near 100 or so. Guys, was their gut feel on it. So if it did get another 30 or so people in, that's going to put the prize pool up heading up towards 85, 90,000, I think, somewhere around that, which I think is a pretty decent number for the main event. But if you want to get down here this evening, you can still get into this turbo of the main event. I'll be late reg on that for about 2 hours, I think. And then there will obviously be the mini main day 1C, I think it'll be. If you want to get into that one, which you've got scheduled there, hopefully, Des, so you can remind me whether it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's 1C is at 9 p.m. Leigh.
Yeah, so 9 o'clock. So we'll have a bit of freedom space. But you've been in here with me all day as well, Des. There's not really been a spare seat in the house. And just to give you an idea, so all of those are sat down playing, and there's still a pretty busy bar area.
Yeah.
With everyone playing, watching the football, which is
2-0 to the Arsenal, Lee, I'm afraid.
2-0 to the Gunners. Who got the second goal, Des? Any idea?
No, didn't pick that up, I'm afraid. Just went in there about 5 minutes ago. But to agree with you, I guess, the story out of DTD is it's been absolutely rammed all day. Chocker full of poker players, queues outside. We've had to delay slightly some tournaments just to enable more players to get involved. Everybody's happy. Nobody's complaining. I think the structures have been, superb. So yeah, if you're going to get involved, I
have one more table.
Oh, do you?
I have one more table.
Of course
you
have. Of course you have the feature table.
It's the one that's right behind you. You can see see the back of Des there.
It's the one we haven't seen all daily.
These ones have been quietly playing behind us.
Down to 3 now.
Started at 4, still left. Started at 2 o'clock. It's the final table of the 8 game. We had John Murray and Rajan earlier on. Gary's the only other name I'd mentioned before on that. But they are down at 4, so we are on the medal bubble for this. Fair play to Aaron. He's been keeping an eye on this all day with a lot of coffee, I think. I
can tell you who you've got there.
A lot of tea and coffee, yeah.
I can tell you've got there, Lee. In seat 2 is Ian Sutton. In seat 4, you've got Gary Johnston. Gary, we know. Seat 6 is William Duffy. I've seen William's name across a number of tournaments, so he's having a good WCOAP. And then in seat 7 is Vadims Veskins. So those are our final 4 players. One of them is going to take, a very prestigious 8-game title.
Yes, so we will keep an eye on that. We've had their medals and bracelets have been sat here all day, waiting to go. So absolutely. So that's right. So it is, as I say, a pretty busy card room. But if you do want to get down here tonight, you can still get into the main event, Turbo, or the mini main at 9 o'clock if you want to give either of those a go. As far as tomorrow, Des, have you got the schedule easy to hand to pop on the screen there and let people know what's available tomorrow?
Yeah, I can do that. So there we go. There is the Sunday schedule. So we kick off with day 2 of the main event. We're going to run that through to completion tomorrow evening. We think, Lee, maybe close to 500 players when all is said and done. Midday, the shootout, always super popular. The shootout will start at midday. 1 p.m. the PLO8 Championship will start. 3 p.m. We've got the Win the Button Championship. A lot of fun there. 5 p.m. we have the Mixed Triple Draw Low Ball Championship. I have no idea what's going on with that one, Lee. And then, of course, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. this time, we have day 1D of the mini main, and the mini main will complete on Bank Holiday Monday. So full schedule tomorrow. DTD will be completely sold out. You can be pretty sure. So if you do want to enter one of those events, get down early.
Yeah. Just Des, I can see Steve in the chat just asking, could Des possibly explain a little bit more about the mixed triple draw game tomorrow? Do you want to just just give your knowledge on that for those at home?
So you're going to sit down at a superb triple draw game, but it's very, very important that you have a very big mixed drink. That's the way I would describe it, Lee. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, that's not bad. I think am I right? It's Deuce 7, Ace to 5 and Badoogie, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, Lee, I'm the commercial guy, right? I don't get involved in it.
Yeah.
You kidding me? What? Badoogie, you
Excellent.
say? There's a song in that.
There's definitely some Badoogie in it. Badoogie tomorrow, and I believe Monday has got something involving Courchevel. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Listen, what I can tell you, Lee, with some confidence is that the number of people who have walked by our desk over the last few days and said how fantastic to play, so many mixed games, is talk of games that aren't even in the World Series of Poker. So those who love mixed games, rarely get the chance to play them live, are just really, really enjoying the schedule. They will do over the weekend as well.
I've just got to give a shout out. Edna's just walked past from the German team.
Edna.
I have never seen a happier lady.
Really, Lee? You've never seen a happier lady, Lee? No.
She just enjoyed every single moment of being. She doesn't really speak much English, but has managed to get by quite beautifully for the last few days here. And I just see her permanently with a smile on her face. Anytime she's playing poker, she's just very happy, enjoying herself. Come over, say, won the package over here with the guys over in Ash in qualifying for the German team, and has been an absolute joy and a wonderful addition to the WCOAP this year. Yeah.
Yeah, no, completely agree. The international players always bring a bit of an exotic flavour.
Yes, I've just spotted somebody. I'm just going to go and have to quickly head over this way. I've just got to quickly head over this way because look who I've just spotted in the building.
Amanda
the
Smith.
One and only Amanda Smith is in the building. There we go. So awesome. Nice to see. Nice to see Amanda. Trying to get into one of the games, I'm assuming. Not sure what, but looking to get a seat, I'd imagine. So great to see her. No, so this is playing down quite nicely. So we're down to 56 now in the round of each. So they're down to 7 tables now. So they're busy just desperately trying to clear tables. So I think they can get some more main events. That down, I think, by the looks of it, is the plan. Because they keep breaking the tables down here, but not. They've left this one up here for the time being. So I'm assuming they're trying to clear some tables so they can get more people sat down for the main event, which is great to see. Because when obviously, although it's a superstructure, that turbo on it, it's only a 15-minute clock compared to a normal 25. So it's not a crazy. It's not like some of the turbos you see at events, Des, which you might go from a 40-minute clock down to a 15 or a 20 or something like that. It's not quite that bad. But obviously, you want to get sat down as quick as you can to make the most of those chips at the start of the day 1D.
Yes, you do. So I think, Leigh, we shall leave it there?
I think so. I think that's a good idea. That's look. Healthy Tom, fruit salad.
Look at that! Wow.
Yeah.
Can
fruit
you just
salad,
ask him?
Honestly,
can you ask him who ate that? His food must have been
Des
taken away.
doesn't believe you ate the fruits. It's all yeah. It was cut up for him especially. So,
Fruits of the Valley. He brought that from home. Yeah. Katrina looking after him. Very, very good. So, okay, guys and girls at home, I think we'll leave it there. That's a flavour of what's happening.
One thing we should mention, Des, we would be remiss not to mention, as I am back down this particular way, that we have a couple of poker raffles draws on the go at the moment. You can get yourself into the Hendon Mob Championship Malta edition, plus £500 spending money if you want to. That draw is happening tomorrow night. And if you want to get yourself into the WPT Prime UK, which is here later on in the year with a 260,000 guarantee in the main event, that's an 1,100 buy-in. You can win a seat into that for just a £5 as well. And finally, we've got a charity draw that's running at the moment on poker raffles this week whilst we're at the WCOAP. The wonderful people at Poker News, along with Dan Williams, managed to get some signed T-shirts for us, and we're raffling those off along with a bunch of site credit as well, where you can win those, and all the money that's raised will go to Hearts of Queens, Raise for Jack, and Talk Club, split equally between those 3 wonderful charities. So if you can get involved, get onto pokerraffles.com and basically skip the grind and get yourself into some amazing poker tournaments on the cheap.
Yeah, Leigh, on the charity raffle one, let me play this short video for our viewers.
Here we are at the break of the Pot Limit Omaha tournament, and I'm signing T-shirts for Poker News. That's kind of a weird signature. I think it's a little better on that one. I really do love this shirt. It's actually, the photo was actually taken from the 1989 main event. I recognize it right away. That looks like day 3, probably. These are $1,000 chips right here, and these are 500s. Anyway, we're doing it for Poker News giveaway, right?
For charity. We're sending them to the UK, I believe, and they will be used as a charity prize. So we really appreciate it, Phil.
Cool, man.
There you go, folks. We do really appreciate it to Phil and Dean Eggs and Maria Ho who have signed those shirts. So some great raffle prizes to be won. The draw tomorrow night at 9 p.m. You'll be able to find that here in the APAT Facebook group, and of course on the Poker Raffles Facebook page. So with that, we're going to leave you from dusk till dawn. Keep an eye on the Facebook group. We will of course be updating on the progress of all of the tournaments as the evening progresses. So good evening.